We're playing Yinsh. We played GIF. It's one of the games. There's a family of games like that. So we played. I can read them. I don't know if they're next to each other. There's GIF. We played that before, and this is our second one playing. Of the family of games. So Yinsh. There's Tizar. Right there. There's Punkt. Which is somewhere else on the board. I don't know where it is. Punkt. Let's see. I guess I shouldn't look through all these. I thought they were all right next to each other for a second. Yeah. There's Link.
Excuse me.
You are shoes. I'm not seeing that one as well. And they're on here somewhere. There's Link. There's also Devon. Right there. And Zertz. Alright, so this is our second one. We're going to play this later, but there's Zertz. Alright, so Yinsh. Yinsh is probably the easiest of the GIMP games to learn. The goal of the game is to capture 3 rings of your own color. You first place 5 rings on the board. Then each move, pick a ring to move. Moving a ring leaves a chip behind and changes the color of all the chips it passes over. When a row of 5 chips is created, they are removed from play, along with the ring of the same color. There are a few little rules here. Oh, that's the basic idea. This looks vaguely similar to Othello, which we played before, or Reversi, is what it's also called. But it's much more simpler, because removing the chips creates new open spaces. Removing a ring, press towards winning, weakens you. Alright, so there's some other rules here. Let's see if they... Alright, aim. You and your opponent start the game, each with 5 rings on the board. You may remove a ring each time you form a row of 5 markers with your color face up. You win the game when you have removed 3 of your rings. In other words, to win, you must form 3 rows of 5 markers showing your color. Tip: if you prefer short and fast games, then play Blitz version. You can't play the Blitz version on here. I don't know what the difference is, but we might look at it later. But yeah. All right. Each move starts by taking a marker from the pool. Next, you must decide which of your rings you want to move. Put the marker with your color face up in the ring so that it occupies the same space as the ring. Then you must move the ring, which you have put the marker according to the rules. Moving the ring, you leave the marker on its spot. A ring must always move in a straight line and always to a vacant space. A ring must move over 1 or more vacant spaces. A ring may jump over 1 or more markers, regardless of color, as long as they are lined up without interruption. In other words, if you jump over 1 or more markers, you must always put your ring in the first vacant space directly behind the markers you jumped over. A ring may first move over 1 or more vacant spaces and continue to jump over 1 or more markers, but as stated above, after jumping over 1 or more markers, it may not move over more vacant spaces. A ring can only jump over markers, not rings. And flipping markers. If you moved your ring over vacant spaces without jumping over any markers, your turn ends when you put the ring in its new spot. If you jumped over 1 or more markers, you must flip all those markers. This applies to both your own and your opponent's markers. Thus, each white marker that is jumped becomes black, and each black marker becomes white. Do not flip the marker that you've put in the ring before you moved. That marker has not been jumped. Markers can only be flipped, they cannot be moved. I think this is all pretty basic. It's pretty much saying the same thing in longer form. Alright, I'll just keep this on screen if you want to read it. It's just saying making a row of 5. If you form a row more than 5 markers, you can choose which 5 markers you move, as long as they're uninterrupted. It's possible to form 2 or more rows with only 1 move. If these rows don't intersect, you must remove both and also remove 2 rings. If they do intersect, you may choose which row you'll take. After having removed the row of your choice, the other row will not be complete anymore, thus the remaining pieces on the board. You may form a row for your opponent. In this case, your opponent must remove the row and ring before they make the move. They may freely choose which rings they'll take. All right. If you form a row for yourself and a row for your opponent at the same time, then you deal with your own row as normal, and next your opponent must remove their row and a ring as they described above. Right. The game ends as soon as the player has removed 3 rings from the board. If you make a move that forms both you and your opponent's third row, then you win, since you may remove your third ring first. If all the markers are placed on the board before a player has won, then the player who removed the most rings wins. Both players have removed the same number of rings. The game ends in a draw. Alright, Blitz version is a short version, very fast way of playing Yinsh. You play exactly as described above, but the game is simpler. You must form only 1 row. Alright, yeah, that's pretty easy. We might do that sometime. Alright. Board space. Alright. Do you like the... which view?
I like the what?
There's 2 different views. You can do it slight, or like straight on.
I like the I don't know which one to be considered.
Yeah.
I like the bigger view better.
Chat's gone. Yeah. All right. So you're up. You're first. All right. Is that 7 minutes of rules? That wasn't too bad.
Oh no, it froze on me.
Oh yeah. Hopefully.
Oh, don't do that.
It did give us some error when I logged in, but hopefully.
Dang, not responding.
We can start a new game. Is it the game or the program?
It's like the program.
Yeah, we can start a new one.
I'm gonna have to log out and log back in.
All right.
Come on, computer.
We'll go to number 4 if we can.
Well, did you already leave?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's number 4. You go first. All right, and okay. So we placed the 5 rings down first. Gotcha. See, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. The strategy yet. Uh-oh. All that. Alright, so we got 5. So now I'm pretty sure we put a token in the middle of the ring, and then we move the ring, and the token stays in the same spot. And whatever you jump over changes color.
Where we put the ring at, though?
I think, yeah, it can either. I know it can jump over. It can go to empty space as far as it wants to. I think, like in a line, or I thought it could be able to jump over whatever, but land on the next one after it.
Okay, I see.
Okay, so I want to put. How did you? Could you jump at all, or what?
No, so you have to go where there's a blue circle underneath the space. You know, where it has like a blue circle underneath where you're gonna place it, you can place it, but it's gonna let me go over anybody or
I'm not seeing a.
jump over.
Oh, mine's a green circle.
Oh.
So yeah, why can't I jump? Okay. It wouldn't let me jump. So maybe it's the tokens that jump and not the rings. Oh no, you just what? Why can you jump that then?
Maybe it's only you can jump tokens, not rings. Not sure.
Yeah, you can't jump. Oh yeah, that is true. You can't jump tokens, of course. You can only jump rings. That makes more sense.
I think you got that backwards.
You can jump tokens, not rings.
Yep.
Like that. Okay, cool. I got the rules now. I'm good. Just trying to get 3 groups of 5. And then a ring disappears if, yeah, you make a thing of 5, which makes it harder for you because, or any, yeah, whoever. Yeah. Nice. See any good TV or movies recently?
Yeah, actually. What was it? We watched this movie the other night called Mother.
The robot one?
No. It's a horror movie. Came out in 2017. There's Jennifer Lawrence in it.
Exclamation point, mother.
Yep.
Cool. I looked it up. We watched Midsommar for Halloween. Which was really nice.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it flips whatever color. Like, it doesn't necessarily flip to your color. It flips both colors. White to black, black to white.
That movie was really good. I'm not gonna say anything about it because I don't think I can say anything without spoiling it. But
Is it I have a good movie?
pretty.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
It's a pretty good movie. I don't want to say anything about it because anything I say will spoil it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably watch it. Horror thriller. And my ring there. I kind of see this taking a while because it's going to get slower when we have less rings, I think.
Yeah.
But maybe when there's more tokens on the board, we'll start hitting fives a little faster. I don't know. It's seeming a little different. Seeming a little difficult. Yeah, I don't know. Ah.
Uh-huh.
Hmm. Sounds away from things. I could use that. Really good. No, let's get rid of that one. Oh, sorry.
You're good.
There's 3 duns or so I had to click for that. Nice.
Okay.
Oh man, I was preparing something there. Oh, but that leaves me with this one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. I just took away most of the board. I'm gonna build some tokens back up. So I have 3 rings and you have 4 rings. Finger guns. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't really want to like intervene over there because I just take mine away. But I don't want you to get that either. Oh, I'll do that. Mm. Whoa. Watch out here now. I feel like, oh man, I'm gonna be so disappointed. No, okay. Oh boy. Nice.
Very nice.
Okay. It still made me take take one off.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good game.
Cool. We'll definitely play the Blitz version of that sometime. Just getting one. That seems. Yeah, getting the start one was probably half the battle. Yeah, really cool game. I enjoyed it. Any words?
Nope. It's pretty fun. Interesting game.
Yeah. All right. I wish the best in everyone's lives. Do you have anything to say to the home audience, the viewers at home, Eric?
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.